now suffer in Indonesian prisons because of their speaking out and for their peaceful protests. Papuan campaign for freedom and independence. So it is very fitting that Lush has decided to raise the flag in stores across the country to mark the launch of the London branch of International Lawyers for West Papua. The international community must do more to end the daily human rights violations that take place there, and I am proud to stand in solidarity with politicians around the world who want self-determination for the people of West Papua. We have all distinguished speakers, including West Papuan independence leader in exile, Benny Wenda, historian and expert on the Act of Free Choice, John Salford, and renowned human rights lawyers Mark Stevens and Jeffrey Roberts. But before I invite Benny to come and speak to us about, on behalf of his people, about what's happening in West Papua, I'd like to give him the introduction that he deserves. The Lush campaign launched this week in all Lush stores across Ireland and the UK, and I welcome our friends from Lush who have joined us this evening to support our event. Gave this very apt description that I'm going to quote. Benny is to West Papua what Nelson Mandela is to South Africa, a freedom fighter, a tireless advocate for justice, and an inspirational ambassador for his people. I have the honour of knowing Benny for nearly 10 years now, and it's my respect for him, his principles and his integrity, and the plight of his people that motivates my continued support for West Papua. In 2002, I was living in West Papua, and at that time, when I arrived, he was in prison, shackled, hog-tied in a small cell, and he was charged with a crime that he did not commit for the reason that he is a political leader of his people and advocates independence from Indonesia. I was witness to his trial, I was witness to the complete lack of due process in that trial, to the corruption of the prosecution and the corruption of the judge involved. His prosecution and conviction was certain, the evidence was fabricated. His story is an incredible story. International Parliamentarians for West Papua, which has members across the world, from the US, Australia, the UK, Vanuatu, PNG, and again this fast growing momentum. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to Benny Wenda.
Mad in the face. Always my 24 hours I cry. Even I want to sleep in nice bed, but I couldn't sleep. Even there's very great food in here, but my stomach never full because my people need me and they always cry. So that's why you can see today great support coming from West Papua. Yesterday, the biggest demonstration in Jayapura, in Bihar, because this launch today, they put on the website and Twitter and Facebook. So that is support from West Papua. That is the support. West Papua is there.
When I came to this country, about 4-5 years on campaigning, tried to my voice to be heard, but God always ignored my people from the beginning, from 1960 until today. But number of people who are now supporting, especially MP here in the United Kingdom, like Ryan Lucas, Andrew Smith, Lord Harris, and the lawyer group, Charles and Jane, and other friends. This is given more inspiration for the people of West Papua, and people of West Papua gain confidence. But at the same time, Indonesian military cracked down this peaceful demonstration in West Papua, and since it's still happening in West Papua. It's happening right now. It's no one see. You cannot see what really happening in West Papua because there is no journalists allowed in West Papua. Amnesty International are banned, restaurants are banned. But this is called Indonesia silently crying humanity. But like East Timor, 10 years ago, the East Timor died. So it's a slow genocide towards my people. But I hope the lawyer group we are launching today here, this is like give confidence, because I know this country respects human rights, peace and justice, equality, and that's why here is the right place. One day I will go to West Papua, a free man, to see my people. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Involved involvement in West Papua's illegal annexation by Indonesia. John's book is a seminal work on this period of the history of West Papua and on the sham vote that led the international community to recognising West Papua as a province of Indonesia. So I'd very much like to welcome John to give...
India and the UN had an obligation to protect the political rights and freedoms of the West Papuans. This did not happen, and it's clear that these rights and freedoms have been systematically abused in the years since. The agreement also specified that the West Papuan Act of Self-Determination should take place in accordance with international practice. Report to the Assembly in 1969, the phrase international practice was removed. It was replaced with the phrase Indonesian practice with no explanation.